Well, good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. What are you looking at? If you could see what's looking at me here. Well, look at this. What are you looking at? Ah! My dog. One of my dogs. The other one, Bingers. Bingers is down here low. Watch this. Come here, Bing. Jump up here and say hi, Bingers. The Binger dog, I know. Good morning to you too, sister. My dogs. Man, if you're a truck driver and you ain't got a good co-pilot, you're missing out on it, man. Every driver ought to have a good dog. I just happen to have two of them. But here it is, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope y'all are having a great one. You know, sometimes around Christmas, everybody starts struggling at being able to do this or that for their kids. And, you know, sometimes you just ain't got enough money to do all the things that you want to do. Well, you know, I'm done raising kids, but let me tell you a little advice from an old man. In the years that come, do you think your kids are going to remember the G.I. Joe with a Kung Fu grip and this, that, and the other that you got them for Christmas? Probably not. What they will remember is if you're there or not. So always be there for your kids. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You know, start a tradition. One of the traditions that me and my daughter share is that every year on Christmas Eve, we spend the afternoon together and we have we go out to a nice restaurant and have a really nice fancy dinner. It wasn't always that way. When she was little and I was raising her by myself, didn't have a whole lot of money, and Christmas Eve was always at Denny's. And you know, you'd think, you know, well, that's kind of sad and that kind of stuff, but you'd be amazed at when a little girl grows up and stuff and they turn to you and go, well, aren't we going to do Christmas Eve at Denny's? You know, this is part of her Christmas, right? She wants to go to Denny's on Christmas Eve. So it doesn't really matter how fancy your traditions are. Just make them yours. As long as you have kindness and love in your heart, man, it'll be the most important thing ever to them. So if you can't do something like that, just get you a couple of tubes of like those, you know, pre-made chocolate chip cookies. Make a batch of chocolate chip cookies for and glasses of milk every Christmas Eve. Make it a tradition. Anyway, make your own traditions. And speaking of which, my daughter is about to pull up here to pick me up. Before she gets here, I want to give a big shout out to Dave the Destroyer. Met him yesterday at a truck stop down in Ardmore. We happened to be doing laundry and we were sitting there watching a football game together. Him and another guy named Leadfoot from Mobile, Alabama. But anyway, big shout out for you guys. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. We'll catch up with y'all later. And I'm going to go enjoy my time with my daughter. Anyway, don't forget, y'all can change the world, man. Just be nice to each other. Bye-bye.